Stop right there. Before you scroll away, understand this. The moment you feel the need to explain yourself, you've already lost something you won't get back. Not reputation, not approval, position. And once position is gone, power follows. In places where real decisions are made, explanations are rare. Not because people are rude, not because they are arrogant, but because explanation changes the balance. This rule is never announced publicly, it's never taught directly. Yet it's consistently followed by people who operate above noise, approval, and reaction. Most people believe explanations are neutral. They are not. An explanation is a response, and a response signals pressure. When you explain yourself, you acknowledge that someone else has the authority to question you. That single moment redefines the hierarchy. Quiet power avoids this moment entirely. The moment you begin to justify your actions, you step into a role you didn't agree to. You become the one being evaluated, measured, assessed. The other person doesn't need to say anything. Your explanation already places them above you. In environments of influence, this role shift is irreversible. Power is rarely lost through aggression. It is lost through self-placement. Silence is not absence, it is pressure without movement. When information is withheld, people fill the gaps themselves. They project motives, they reveal assumptions, they expose priorities. Those who understand power let others speak first. Not to trap them, but to observe them. Silence keeps the frame intact. Publicly, explanations are encouraged. They are framed as honesty, as transparency, as maturity. Privately, the rules are different. In closed environments, clarity is given only when it serves position. Not everyone deserves context. Not every question deserves an answer. Those who hold leverage decide when explanation is useful and when it is unnecessary. Instead of explaining, quiet power pauses, reduces language, controls timing. Responses are short, neutral, final. This is not coldness. This is containment. When nothing leaks, nothing can be used against you. The purpose is not mystery. The purpose is stability. People who don't explain themselves are difficult to reposition. They are not loud. They are not reactive. They remain exactly where they are. This is the rule that's rarely spoken, but constantly followed. This is Mindscura. Observe before you speak. Stay unreadable. Here is what is rarely mentioned. Not every question is a request for information. Many questions are tests. A test of boundaries, a test of confidence, a test of hierarchy. When someone asks why you did something, they are often not interested in your reasoning. They are watching how quickly you react, how much you reveal, how eager you are to justify yourself. The faster you explain, the clearer the signal. You are seeking permission. People with leverage understand this dynamic. They treat questions as data, not commands. They pause. They let the question sit, not to be dramatic, but to see what follows. Because tests reveal impatience in those who administer them. And impatience always exposes weakness. There is a reason silence unsettles people. When you don't explain yourself, you remove their reference point. They cannot predict you. They cannot place you. They cannot categorize your intent. This uncertainty creates internal pressure. Some respond with aggression, some with over-talking, some with justification of their own actions. All of it is information. Calm is not passive. Calm is diagnostic. It shows you who needs control, who needs reassurance, who needs dominance, and who has none. This is why quiet power doesn't rush to speak. It allows instability to surface elsewhere. And power, when left undisturbed, naturally settles where it already belongs. There is a pattern most people never notice. The more you explain yourself, the more pressure you attract. Not because people are cruel, but because explanation signals availability. When you explain, you signal that. You are open to negotiation, open to correction, open to being reshaped. This invites further probing. Another question follows, then another, each one slightly more intrusive. What began as curiosity slowly turns into control. People rarely stop questioning someone who keeps answering. They stop questioning someone who does not. Power discourages interrogation by refusing to participate in it. Here is the uncomfortable truth. Explanations almost never resolve doubt. They escalate it. When someone doubts you, your explanation doesn't remove the doubt. It reframes it. They begin to analyze your tone, your choice of words, what you emphasized, what you avoided. The original issue disappears. Your behavior becomes the new focus. This is why justification feels endless. No explanation is ever complete enough for someone who did not ask in good faith. Quiet power understands this early. It doesn't attempt to win trust through words. It allows consistency to speak over time. And consistency never argues. There is an important distinction that most people never learn. Clarity is intentional. Exposure is reactive. Clarity is offered when it strengthens position. Exposure happens when position is threatened. Explaining yourself under pressure is not clarity, it is exposure. You are not sharing information, you are surrendering leverage. Those who operate in quiet power separate these two completely. They decide in advance what is shared, what is withheld, and what is never explained at all. This preparation is invisible, but its effects are immediate, because nothing weakens authority faster than unplanned transparency. There is a long-term effect most people overlook. Explanations don't just weaken a moment, they slowly reduce perceived value. When someone explains often, others begin to expect it. What was once optional becomes demanded. Over time, people stop asking if you will explain. They assume you will. This creates an invisible downgrade. Your decisions feel negotiable. Your boundaries feel flexible. Your authority feels conditional. Quiet power never allows this expectation to form. It trains others early, not through confrontation, but through consistency. No explanation today prevents entitlement tomorrow. There is a moment when everything changes. It happens when you stop responding to pressure and start occupying position. You no longer ask, "How should I explain this?" You ask, "Is an explanation even required?" This shift is subtle, but others feel it immediately. Conversations slow down. Questions become careful. Challenges lose urgency. Not because you intimidated anyone, but because you removed access. You are no longer participating in emotional exchanges. You are standing somewhere else entirely. This is the final function of quiet power, not to dominate, not to convince, but to remain unmovable while everything else adjusts around you.